And shifting focus, Nigeria has launched a $10 billion infrastructure program in its restive Niger Delta region as part of a plan to end an insurgency that has hobbled oil production. Now, the move will see President Muhammadu Buhari meet representatives of militant groups and community leaders from the Niger Delta region in Abuja next week. The militants have been complaining of poverty and a lack of development across the oil-rich region. Now, this comes as the government looks to pass a long-delayed Petroleum Industry Bill by December, covering everything from an overhaul of state oil company NNPC to taxes on upstream projects. Now, Sophia Dango joins us with some insights into this. Sophia, welcome to the show. Now, what are the expectations for Buhari's meeting with militant groups next week, given, of course, the fact that just this week we saw hostilities resumed with another pipeline attack, and, of course, several other attempts to negotiate have failed?
Well, Uche, the Niger Delta Avengers will be looking to give their version of events when it comes to life in the Niger Delta in the south, where crude oil deposits are really at their peak. The idea behind the meeting is really to formalize the dialogue between the Niger Delta Avengers and the Nigerian government through what they are calling a sort of creative contact dialogue team, as we have been told. But on one hand, you have these Niger Delta Avengers coming out and really spelling out what their needs are, whereas the Nigerian government is really taking more seriously armed groups like the Niger Delta Avengers, registering almost 1,600 vandal incidences since January of this year, and since the Niger Delta Avengers went public with their form of vandalism, really looking to hamper the economic productivity that's tied to oil in the Niger Delta area. So anticipation is rather high, not only from the general public in understanding this vigilante group in the south, but also for the Nigerian government to curb these flows or these damaging acts or attacks that have been caused by the group. Uche.
Also, if you actually, Oil Minister Ibe Kachiku says Nigeria will invest about $10 billion as we mentioned earlier, in the Niger Delta region. How does he plan to do this? How does he plan also to spend this money? Sophia, as we asked, how exactly does Oil Minister Kachiku plan to spend this $10 million that he's investing in the Niger Delta region?